the bottom of the fifth. It is a beautiful day outside here in the Joy of Joiceville Championship minor league game.
It's shaped like a penis. Oh, this is a great sunny day out here on the baseball fields as we watch the little leaguers perform their talents.
Those little leaguers.
Little tiny children. You could fit them into a waste bin if you tried.
Oh, only if you tried. You could fit them into
a bin of waste.
There is.
Into a trash can. After school, every 3 o'clock.
Oh my God.
When the bullies fought.
Kid run. Yeah. He's
good.
Go for it, Rodriguez. You can do it, Rodriguez.
You can do it, little butterball.
He's on the second base. Oh, he's gonna make it maybe next round.
I don't know much about hockey, but I think that was a good play.
This is baseball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Now we both know. Glad to be here this evening. This beautiful championship. The Joy of Joiceville will be sponsored by Blind Club. We are your hosts.
Blind Club, thank you.
Dick Ham.
That is you. And this is
Mr. Cotton Balls.
Mr. Cotton Balls. I'm a treat to have pleasured I'm happy.
Ooh, that's good.
You're coughing up a storm over there.
On the bottom
of the
tenth,
dust.
Not that much going on. The coach seems to be changing some formation in his whatever it is, team.
Changing his team formation.
Taking a halftime. We're going to halftime right now here in the 22nd annual baseball championship minor league.
Chili cook-off.
Joy of Joiceville.
And chili cook-off.
That cook-off is next week.
Oh. Well, I ate somebody's food then. Just found it in a picnic basket.
They do have chili outside, don't they?
Well, somebody does.
Oh, yeah, they're making chili. They're making chili. So if you have nothing going on this afternoon, just come on down to the Parks and Recreation, Deadwoods Park, here in Joiceville.
Joiceville. I don't even think it was chili. I think I ate somebody's meatloaf or the sloppy Joe. I took it off the bun.
You ate, it sounds awful.
It was actually pretty good.
Nice, but it smells. I meant to say smells.
Oh, it smells terrible.
It was disgusting.
I should take my mouth away from this megaphone.
And set them on fire.
Megaphone.
Yeah. And we seem to be back now in the game.
Halftime is over.
Pitcher is ready to pitch.
Look at that little skinny Asian.
I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it.
The youth of tomorrow, they say. I can't believe they integrated this sport, but it's a delight to see. Look at him squint his little eyes in the sun. Oh, what a great kid.
What a great day for baseball.
Oh, did you see that throw?
I didn't. I was actually my cigarette.
Well, it was... I'm not a real baseball announcer, so I don't know. But he threw it like a ball, and it was like, it went over there.
And the crowd goes. It's like 5 people out there,
but they're going wild.
Come on down to the Deadwoods Park and see the finale championship of the minor leagues baseball, sponsored you by Blind Call.
And there's free chili if you steal it.
If you steal it, anything's free.
Just like my ex-wife.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Now, today we're celebrating a very special Wednesday.
A very special Wednesday.
Wednesday indeed. Because today is the day that we all remember kindly the fine words of Joseph Johnson, the founder of Joiceville. Which were...
My erection is gone.
After a 2.5-week battle for trying to get that shit down, finally John Johnson settled on here in Joiceville because his dick wasn't hard enough. That's the underground story.
It was a great story filled with mirth and youth.
It's about
fantastic. A 1-minute story. That's about as long as it was. That was as long as it was.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Can you imagine having a hard-on for 2 weeks? I would settle any place.
That's at least 3 Viagra.
That's at least 5, I think.
Oh, well, you never know with them.
You never know.
They could last more than the prescribed.
Stuff is happening in the field.
Stuff is happening. Look at that.
Look at that. Is that a girl or a boy? I can't tell.
Well, that boy has a long pigtail and a
girl.
mustache. So I'm not sure which. That little 12-year-old.
Asians. I can never tell sometimes. But they're fat and chubby enough. That's like kind of difficult at that age to tell whether or not it's a boy or a girl.
It is the right.
Especially if he has short hair.
And
you know,
look,
how can you tell? You can't. It could be a fat boy with tits.
It could be a fat boy. I think he has tits.
It could be a girl just with, like, you know, pubescent tits.
Pubescent?
I can't tell.
Look at you and your $5 words on this baseball day. Yes, he does have tits. They are shaped, for the listening audience, they are shaped cone-shaped, like a cone that you would find on the side of the street,
and it had melted
your car
halfway through.
Yeah, it had melted
so they're like
downwards.
One's bigger than the other. But here we are talking about 13-year-old boobs. Welcome to the championship baseball finale here in the Deadwoods Park,
and free chili sponsored by Blind Corp. And look at them catch that ball, that glorious ball. I think we're going to expect a home run, if I do say so myself. There's probably going to be one or two coming up, don't you think, DeCam?
I do think so, especially since Jimmy Smith is up on the batter.
Oh, Jimmy Smith.
Batter. You remember last year's story?
You suck. Said somebody else, I think, one time in history.
Not us on the public speaker outside right now. We all can hear us. We didn't say that Jimmy Johnson sucks.
No, he doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Big fat heart. Oh, I said that in my own voice. I should change when I heckle the 13-year-old boys.
Do you remember what happened last year with Jimmy Johnson?
Oh, I do remember Jimmy Johnson.
To all our listeners who do not know what this little wiener did.
What a little sausage kraut.
Yeah.
What a sausage.
Go ahead and illustrate with as much detail as possible what happened last year with Jimmy Johnson when he was in this situation right now.
Well, as we all know, these little 13-year-old boys, they wear cups, right? Jimmy Johnson was not wearing a cup.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Fiasco.
Oh my
What a
God.
little game.
Yep.
That was somebody else in this crowd, right? Dickham, not us at all.
Yep.
We don't heckle 13-year-old boys. It was a big scandal, actually, because you're supposed to wear a cup.
I want butter. That's what I was saying. But all right, just go ahead and continue telling them the story.
Well, he was not wearing a cup, and wouldn't you believe it, he got dinkle-bombed right in the daughter.
Right in the daughter.
Right in the daughter.
It's the penis. If you don't know what the daughter is,
it is a penis.
It's a penis.
It's a penis.
He was crying
like a girl.
Was screaming,
like
cursing.
A girl.
We had a first aid guy come in there, and what we realized that we didn't know because we were laughing so hard.
We were laughing so ferociously.
You don't understand. It's on YouTube. You want to look it up. It's so funny the way the ball just hit his testicles and the way he was squirming in the ground. It was just hilarious. But we didn't know.
He was crying. Such a treat.
Baseball, when it hit one of his testicles, it actually ruptured it and popped it open. There was blood everywhere. It was.
I didn't know about that.
It was serious business. He had to
I would have laughed harder if I knew about that.
Months. It was just.
I would have giggled my way to fancy if I knew that.
Of course, as predicted, Jimmy just failed his swing again. Oh no, going back.
What a nugget!
Watch him go
Said
do the shame walk back to the stall. That's right.
Oh, walk.
There.
You suck! You fiddle bean!
Pop another testicle!
Pop lop dop!
We believe he still has one left, but
he still has one.
There was
the doctors told us.
All over the fucking ground, all around.
That's quite gruesome.
It was.
Especially considering they're wearing white pants.
It was so noticeable. I don't know how we did not notice it at the first one. We were started laughing and making
needs to
wry comments.
Put their OB back in.
But it was definitely a sight to see.
Tampon.
Here on the final championship.
And chili
cook-off here at the Deadwoods Park in Joiceville, North Carolina.
Little
sponsored
news
by
update.
Blind Corp.
Sponsored by Update. Jimmy Dean had a sausage and it got hit again.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh,
that little wiener.
That little wiener. What a little putz. Look at him putz his little walk to first base. Why doesn't he? I mean, why?
Nobody cares about you.
You're a finkelbog.
You suck dicks for a living.
You're a tripod.
That little fat tart is gonna make an entrance.
He's not even fat, but I can tell that he will gain weight.
Oh my God!
In his adulthood,
yeah, those cheeks are gonna be floppy,
flapping in the wind.
Go and make that threats of fortune.
Chop. Yes, at his high school reunion, he'll be the guy that came back.
Chops.
Yeah. Mutton chops with actual skin flaps.
Yeah.
With a hair and beard on it.
And disgusting.
We describing his fatness.
Hey.
Yeah?
Stuff is going on.
Oh my, what is that referee doing to that bottle bean?
I think they're arguing.
I think they're arguing. This is a news update.
It looks like a serious argument.
There's a serious argument.
How many innings are in baseball?
I don't know anything about that. What is happening over there?
Whatever is going on is stopping the game completely, and I do not like this, because I have somewhere to be in the next 5 minutes.
DeCam, I think the referee just pulled out a revolver. Is that a fake revolver?
Looks like a real revolver to me.
Oh my God.
He's putting it away now.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Whatever it was, it's cool now.
He waved it. He brandished it.
We're going to the second inning here in the finals for the championship minor league. Here, sponsored you by...
There was a halftime between the first and second inning, but now we're in the final inning, which is the second. Because that's how baseball works. Oh my gosh. Have they resumed their fighting is over?
The fighting is over, now they're resuming the game. What inning is this?
The second inning, the very final.
Here goes
the
for
third
the semi-finals here in Championship League.
This must be overtime in Joiceville.
Park, Joiceville, North Carolina.
With the chili cook-off.
Chili cook-off outside for everybody who wants to sober up before the drive home. There's making chilies out of the front. Just go there and do not smell it, but eat it.
Don't eat it, but eat it. We're endorsing this.
And it's beautiful.
It was pretty good.
And here it comes, the championship from last year. Mrs. Joan Forkinson.
Mrs. Joan Forkinson.
Now, do you remember how the big controversy last year for letting little Joan playing in the men's minor league?
Yes, I do. I remember it just like it was yesterday.
It was such a serious deal that they had to go to court. There was a hearing about it, and they wanted that little girl to play there.
It was a little girl, but she wanted to play, and that's why, as leader of the feminist league, I want all girls, all shapes and sizes, even the chinks, to play in my baseball.
That's right. You heard it here first from little Joan.
That was a little offensive.
Tiny little racist.
Tiny little racist.
Has made it to the minor leagues male play festivals for the junior high school festival.
Whatever it is.
Whatever this occasion, we are here. Championship.
It's the baseball.
Sponsored to you by Blind Corp.
By Blind Corp.
Here on the Deadwoods Park, Joiceville.
And what a great game it is, even despite the little races.
Despite the little races. Fuck, we're having a wonderful little time. How powerful was your struggle for feminine?
It was powerful.
It was very powerful indeed.
It had strength of a winding rainbow.
Who had like the most sponsorship you had with like did anybody famous called you and talked to you about that stuff?
John Stamos called me and personally told me that he supported the youth of girls of tomorrow, and that he would be.
Are you John or
John
Jones
Stamos?
famous?
No, yes, I swear he was great, and I had a dream about him.
Are you sure that wasn't a dream?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, if she said it, it must be true.
It must be true. Now stuff is almost done. I think everyone is leaving now.
You can
They're
go
going
over there.
home, and I think this is the end of the game. With the Red Tigers winning today's champion. It's not the championship. There's 2 more games. My producer is telling me there's 2 more games after this. It's not a championship semifinals.
My producer is telling me there's 6 more innings after
We have the same producer. So whatever he's telling you is telling me too.